today is the day that Tater Bug gets sheared. Watch Tater Bug get sheared, and if you don't have a farm, you might be very confused as to why his limbs are tied down. Just so you know, that's just for everyone's safety. It's not like an animal goes, great, I'm fixing to get a haircut for the first time, I'll be super still so no one cuts me. No, you have to literally tie them down for the safety of the person that's grooming, and also the safety for everyone around, and also the animal safety. And when I was not filming, I was up there with Tater Bug, right in his face, telling him that I was right there with him, beside him, and he was fine. It was a little scared at first because this was his first haircut, but he really did a very good job. Alpacas get sheared usually about once a year. It's usually in the springtime. So this is something that he's gonna have to get adjusted to, is being sheared. Just for a little information, alpacas can overheat in the summertime, especially down in South Alabama where it's really, really hot majority of the time. They can overheat if they have too much wool on them. So it's very important to get them sheared. So I got up early this morning because I had the groomers coming early this morning, and today was Tater Bug. His name is really Tatum River, but I call him Tater Bug, and today was his first haircut. So you guys got to experience Tater Bug's first haircut today. So I've also made some really hard decisions with Tater Bug, because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but you can't have two males together. It just doesn't work. Like, two males and one female does not work. So sometimes you have to make really tough decisions in farms. So I had Rio, my other male, castrated. So I have to decide what to do with Tater Bug. Do I sell him? Do I find him a good home? Do I keep him? And if I keep him, he can't breed his mother. So, like, I have to get him castrated. So I made this decision. That baby ain't going anywhere. I'm keeping him, and I'm going to have him castrated in about a month. He is almost 6 months old. Actually, yeah, he's almost 6 months old. And I'm going to go ahead and have him castrated so he does not breed his mother. And alpacas like to be in a herd. So they like to have a lot with them, at least 5 or 6, like a pack. And so I'm going to have them 3 together. And then Georgia Lee is going to be pregnant, or she is pregnant, I'm pretty sure. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure she's pregnant. So she'll be due next May. So hopefully that one will be a girl, and then I'll have 2 to breed and keep. So every one of the animals that are here on Sneed's farmhouse were raised from a young age, and I have developed the time and energy into them to make them a petting zoo animal. It's very important for them to have hands-on at a young age, because you know what, animal doesn't automatically come to my farm and go, great, I'm at the petting zoo, I'll let everyone touch me. And I tell people that all the time. They're not like that. It is a time and process. Even when I got Dee Dee, the cow, she was 8 months old when I got her. It took me 3 years to tame her where I could touch her. It is not a fast process at all. It is a slow process, but I don't go on my time frame. I go on their time frame and what they're comfortable with. Now it's time to go inside and just do something with myself. I got up early and just ran out the door. So right now I'm fixing to go inside and do something with myself because I've got to go run some errands. So I got ready, but before I go run my errands, I want to take you out here and show you who I got yesterday. I got a duck, and it's a rescue, and I wanted to share with you the story. So this rescue is a Pekin duck. Pekin ducks do not fly. This Pekin duck was a little duckling, about, I guess, a couple of days old, and it was found on the side of the road. The strange thing about this duckling being on the side of the road is it's a Pekin and it doesn't fly, and there was no lake around. So I have a couple of guesses as to what could have happened. It could have been on a farm and just gotten away out of the run, or gotten away from its mother and ended up on the side of the road, or it could have been dumped. Either one. But either situation, it was such a sad situation. So a friend of mine, I call her my chicken friend because me and her share the love of chickens. She contacted me and asked me to rescue the duck. And my first instinct was, I don't have room for another duck. I already have 5 rescues in the unit and I don't have room. A couple of weeks passed by and she saw that there was an opportunity for me to rescue another duck. So she reached back out to me and she began to show me that this duck she had put into her coop area, and it was attacked by the other ducks. So yesterday, she brought me the duck. I don't know if it's a male or female yet because it's still a bit young and it's not feathered out, but I've decided on a name and I want to introduce you. So this is my rescue unit. All these ducks in here have been rescued, but this duck particular is the duck. And you can see it doesn't have, you see where it's gotten, let me show you the back. See how the back, it lost its feathers, and that's from being picked on. The great thing is, that duck is fitting in well into my farm. No one's picking on her or him. They're all disabled, and it's almost like they know they're disabled, and they're all friends. This is Chirps. Chirps has a slipped Achilles tendon. This is Quacky Jackie that has one leg. This is Wallace that's missing a beak, and that is D Woody. That's the name, D Woody. And I chose that name. This duck back here is Penny Lane, which was a rescue. Now let me tell you why I chose that name. I have a dear friend of mine. Her name is Diane Wood. She has been following me for years, okay? I've never met her in person. And she is such a Judy fan, and she has been supporting me for years. She watches every one of my videos. She comments on every single one of my posts. She likes and shares, and I know she tells people about my farm. She is a precious soul. But again, I've never met her in person, but she's a friend of mine. And her name is Diane Wood, and I named the rescue D, just the initial D, Woody, after Diane Wood. So I thought it was a perfect name because she fits right in, which is like Diane. Diane fits right in. She's a perfect friend of mine and supportive, and I feel like D. Woody is the same way. D. Woody came to this farm so supportive and so willing to love and so willing to accept the other rescues that are in the coop. So congratulations, Diane Wood. You have a duck that's now named after you. So on a more sad note, anytime you have a farm, so many things can happen. So many positive things can happen, but also a lot of negative and sadness. So I'm sitting here at my favorite fast food restaurant, McAllister's. And I wanted to share with you, I like to tell, I don't like to share just good stories with you. I like to share what really happens on my farm, because as we begin to get to know each other, I want you to understand the things that I go through. So two days ago, I noticed that duct tape was missing. Duct tape was an abandoned duck at Sportsman's Lake. I've had duct tape since not this past April, but the April before. Duct tape and I are tight. Duct tape used to go everywhere with me. She would ride on my shoulder in Walmart and Ulta and all the places. People knew duct tape because duct tape always was on my shoulder. Again, 2 days ago, I noticed that duct tape is missing. And I am so saddened. Like, I am so saddened. There's no feathers. There's no sign of foul play where a predator had gotten her. Like, there's nothing. No sign ever. And she has never flown outside of my fencing. And I just can't imagine where she's at. So I have walked the fence line to see if she was broody somewhere, because chickens and ducks are bad about that. They'll go lay an egg somewhere that you don't know, and then they'll have this nice little clutch of eggs, and then they'll go broody on it. So either duct tape is missing and is not coming back, or duct tape's going to come back in 35 days with a gazillion ducklings. Like, I don't know which one. And I'm really, really, really saddened, because I get really close to these animals. So last night, I was beginning to put the chickens up. I'd already put the big animals up, and I was beginning to put the big chickens up. And as I approached the coop, I saw a chicken that was right up under the coop by the stairs. When I tell you every piece of meat was ripped out of this chicken, and the only thing that was left was intact feathers, it was devastating. So obviously, I have a predator out in my farm that I've never seen. So naturally, the first thing that goes through my mind was that predator's gotten duct tape. I don't know that to be certain, but it is a fear of mine, and it's hard to know how to fix this predator situation when you don't know what the predator actually is. I'm dealing with that right now, and it's very difficult. So it's so crazy, because yesterday I had 39 people touring my farm yesterday. So there was groups of people out there yesterday, and I know that if that chicken was dead, a kid or an adult or myself would have saw it. So this must have happened like right before dark. But I was out there, I was live yesterday, and I was out there for about 2.5 hours, and I heard nothing. So I'm dealing with that right now. The loss of actually 2 chickens are gone. 2 chickens and a duck are gone, and it is just absolutely devastating. The chickens that were gone were the Millie Fleur Duclays. They're just little Bantam chickens, and I've had them over a year, and I'm just devastated. But this is part of farming that you don't always see, that, you know, that we go through heartaches and we go through hard times with the animals getting sick. It's not always just pleasurable. It's hard. It is truly hard work. And when situations like this happen, it makes me respect farmers just that much more, because things like this are not seen. And but they're things that happen a lot. And with chickens, every predator wants a chicken, and when you have them, you run the risk of predators getting them, and it's hard to name them and get close to them because you know, hawks want them, raccoons, possums, skunks, coyotes, you know, all those things want a chicken. And anyway, it's just really devastating. So I wanted to share that with you. Well, let me go eat lunch, and then when we get back, I have to go out there and show you my alpaca's haircut, like in person, like up close and personal. So when I get back, you and I will go out to the farm and check out Tater Bug's cute little haircut. Oh my gosh, she is the most precious thing I've ever seen. All right, I just got home and I have to go out here and show you this alpaca's haircut up close and personal. So I'm gonna walk out to the farm and show you guys. But after I ate lunch, I went and got me some new glasses. So they should be in, I got 2 pair. I got a sunglass pair because I want to wear sunglasses because I'm outside all the time. But Meemaw here cannot see. I cannot see if I wear sunglasses. So I got prescription sunglasses and a regular pair of sunglasses. So there'll be a new Aunt Judy coming up in the near future. Look at this baby. Oh. You want to come out and play? Would you like to come out and play? Come out here with your mommy. Come on. Come on, sweet baby. There's your mommy. There's your mommy. Is that baby not precious? Okay, let me come out here and find sweet Tater Bug. Okay, there he is. Tater Bug, you look so cute. Yes, you do, Tater Bug. You are the most precious baby. There's the baby. Look at that baby. Look. Oh, Tater Bug, you look so cute. Come here. Come see your mommy. Come on. Come on. Tater. Isn't he precious? He's so cute. Have you been rolling around in the hay? Hey, Tater Bug. You are the most precious baby I've ever seen. Oh my goodness. Hey baby, come here. I love you. Isn't he precious? Look at that baby. He's following the camera. Hey, come here, Tater Bug. Come here. Come here. I love you. Isn't he sweet? I love you. Yes, I do. He wants the camera. Hey, you a baby. Yes, you are. I love you. Yes, I do. He's so precious. He's so precious. Yes, he is. He's so precious. I just love his haircut. I hope that you like it. Well, okay, now it's time to make a little bit of an adjustment. We have the baby goat out here for the first time. So as you know, I have to do a transition because all my animals live together. So anytime there's a baby born, there's a little bit of confusion and a little bit of a transition. Usually feeding is all interrupted, like everyone doesn't mind. Everyone is like, who is this? So I have to stay out here to make sure Leroy is okay with this new baby and that he gives the sniff test, you know, and all that stuff. So thank you for joining me this afternoon. I appreciate you watching and subscribing to my channel. Without you, I couldn't do it. And today, you know, today's a beautiful day. Today is a beautiful day to make a difference in someone's life. And I hope today when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I so hope you dance.